Hello and welcome to the Live at Home series. We are your hosts, Grex. We're very pleased today to be welcoming one of our favorite people and a fantastic drummer. You've heard him with the likes of Fred Frith, Jack of the Clock, and his very own Beak, Wiener Kids, and the Jordan Glenn Party. Everyone, please welcome Jordan Glenn. Thanks so much for coming, man. How you doing?
Good, thanks for having me.
No, great. People may not realize this at home because of this very stilted, kind of production environment. But Jordan, you and I have seen each other quite a bit over the course of the past few weeks. How have you been? Have you been holding up?
Okay.
Yeah. What have you been occupying your time with? Work or?
Yes. Yep. Teaching.
Teaching. What kind of teaching? Where are you teaching at?
I'm teaching at San Francisco Rock Project.
Take your kids there. You are from the great city of Eugene, Oregon. Can you tell us a bit about your upbringing there, this very unique part of the United States?
Sure. Yeah. What about that? Oh, the goats.
Goats. Did you so we visited before, full disclosure. We know each other outside of this work situation. What kind of livestock did you grow up with?
Goats and later on sheep. There was a horse or two at one point.
How did growing up with livestock inform your songwriting?
In that, grunts and squeals and,
Do you feel like you've incorporated barnyard noises into your musical
That's the
ethos?
obvious kind of answer.
This furnace. What is this? What kind of plant do you call this, Ray?
Dragon plant.
This dragon plant is it's pretty close to me. You've also worked with a lot of great banner-free improvisers, people who've traveled in a lot of different genres. Your Fred Friths, your Roscoe Mitchells, your Rovas, and so on. What's it like stepping into the ring with artists who have these long, established histories in the music?
Sweaty, or intimidating, and fun, and yeah.
So your back catalog is filled with colorful song titles, which you've spent many a day kind of poring over. Fruit Blasters, The Last Eunuch, Nut Job, and any number of other scatological appellations. Can we talk a bit about your infamous song naming process? How you come across song titles that you find some utility for?
I gravitate towards two words. Not many syllables. Fruit Blasters is
just
almost
just punchy, just something. Yeah.
Pea Brain.
Beastmaster,
Nut Job,
right.
like you
Nut
said. Yeah.
You have song titles kind of culled from like French New Wave films, like Animals You've Met.
That's just to sound smart.
Just to sound smart.
It's not.
It's just kind of the impression. So you have a strong interest in homemade instruments, and as of late, you've invested a lot of time in the exercise of conduction, a la the great Butch Morris. Tell us, what is your problem with playing the drums?
Back pain mainly.
So what is it about the process of facilitating that's so appealing to you?
I like how the musicians interact with each other, and that doesn't mean you can't, put it together a band and sit at the drums and play with it. But
sure.
It's the same. It's not unlike composing a piece for a group that you don't play in, and you're
Sure.
watching them play it. It's kind of like that, but your hands are in it.
Well, there's that stereotype of like playing the ensemble.
Right.
Like a la Duke Ellington. And as a drummer, you can think of like members of the band as like different pieces of the kit. Is that something that crosses your mind, like when you're cueing people or?
No, but that not consciously, but that makes sense what
Sure.
you just said.
Yeah.
I think of it more like the way like a guitarist or a singer might
Sure.
front a band and kind of, they
Right.
can kind of
Drive the energy.
Yeah, and it's like that, which is harder to do from the drum set while you play the drums.
Speaking of which, there's a new Wiener Kids album coming out at some point in the, I guess, not too distant future.
Let's just say future. Yeah.
Future. This album is called This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. And we're going to play a track from this album right now. This is, I believe, a world premiere.
Yes.
Yes. And what is the name of this track?
What's that now?
What's that now? So we're going to be having a listen to Wiener Kids. What's that now?
I love this part. Yeah.
My back.
Corn oil?
That seems fair. We'll be right back with more Jordan Glenn. Thanks for sticking around.
My mom made this.
So, welcome back to the Live at Home series. We're Grex. We're here with Jordan Glenn. Do you have anything to plug? Any new recordings or?
Sorry, I don't do that. I'm a slow learner. Phone is burner. I'm alone on Sundays. Share no Sundays. Staring at the Sundays. Don't confess indoors, but boy, I hate Mondays. Okay, Garfield, spin your Hot Wheels. Boy, ain't got hot meals, but father, there's the real deal. And all the dread I don't conceal. Man, it helps some people, but give me something I can feel in the torture of my blood. And everyone's looking for something they can feel in the suffering of their blood. So how can there be overlords when everything is God? So how can there be overlords when everything is God?